Hi guys, how are we doing? So this week I'm going to do our video a little bit different in that we had a request that we do some more Passion Planner kits, and I appreciate the fact that me doing one weekly kit every week, it may not be one you like, so you can't purchase them. So what I've done this week is we have created 6 new kits. Now, I wasn't going to make you sit and watch as I stuck them all in because no one has the spare time for that. So I'm going to quickly show you the 6 new releases, and then I'm going to just have a quick talk through how I actually use my planner. So this is the first one, which is our Pretty Leaves kit. Then we have our Wanderlust kit, which I absolutely adore. This one is our Paris Valentine's one, and I'm actually shocked at how much I like this one. I may reuse this one in my planner. This is my spare Passion Planner because I own a sticker shop and I'm allowed spare planners solely for this purpose. I've also did a little, as I was laying down just for fun, I stuck my stickers over because I like a bit of the overlapping. I liked this quote, so normally, no offense Passion Planner, the quotes don't really do it for me, so I tend to cover them up. But I like that one, so I left it and put that sticker there instead. What else do we have? We have this one that I cannot think of what I've called it off the top of my head. I'm loving blues and pinks together at the minute. I saw someone's spread on Instagram and was just like, everything now needs to be blue and pink, which is really not like me. So this is a slight variation on this one, except this is more blue than pink, which is probably the one I would choose if I was going to choose one of the two. So those are 5 of our 6 new kits. The 6th one is in my planner. Again, blue and pink. This is more of like a turquoisey aqua one. But I just wanted to now run through how I use my planner. I'll flip back to the other weeks to show you as well. So easily, I stick all the ones in for days and stuff. Up here, I like to do a business kind of one, which probably won't make sense to anyone else. So it's how many orders and stuff I earn and some statistics. The top thing I write down every day is Instagram. I didn't do it this week and actually really messed up on my Instagram. If I don't write it down, I forget to post, and I need to post all the time. Otherwise, you just kind of fall off the radar a little bit. I then write when Anthony's at home and when he's in Cambridge, because he works away 50% of the time. So I like to remember where he is. Next, I tend to put all my events in, and I put them roughly at like the time where it's going to happen, even though I've covered up the time slots. So like I take my mum to Asda every Monday morning at 9 o'clock religiously. So that goes right at the top. When Rue goes to coding club, that's 4 o'clock, so that's quite far down. It's Rue's birthday party this weekend, so that's at 2, so it's kind of like not midday, but a little bit over. So I do like to put things in kind of a time order. At the bottom, I like to food plan. I use these are the Dinky stickers that we have in the shop. And they're one of my favourite ones because they're so simple. They come in 4 different colourways, so you can normally always find a colour to suit your spread. I know we're having curry on Monday because we're doing a roast chicken today, and there's probably going to be some leftover chicken. But yeah, so I am going to meal plan later. I like meal planning a lot, and I've kind of got out of the habit this year, but I spend so much less money if I do meal plan properly. That was really hard to say. Underneath, I have my footprints. I used to be I used to love walking. I used to get up early in the morning and go for a walk. And it's winter now, so I kind of don't, because I used to go at 6 o'clock in the morning, but the route I go is like on the canal, it's pitch black, and I can't be doing that in winter. It's a little bit too scary. So I'm just using these stickers to try be a little bit more intentional. So the bottom line is how many miles I've walked over the day, be it everything, like school runs, walking around the house, literally whatever my Fitbit says I've done, that goes in the bottom. Then it's the steps, just because I like to see how many steps equate to how many miles. That's just kind of like the geek in me. The top line is my intentional walking. So like I don't class going for a walk as the school run, for example, because should I put my kids in the car, drive them to school, find somewhere to park, it's quicker to walk. So that is not a conscious choice to walk, it is a logic choice to walk. So these are like the conscious choices. So when I decide not to drive to the post office, which I think is probably a 2-mile trip, which I think is the only walk I did last week, was choosing to walk to the post office. So yeah, any walk I do that I could drive instead, I write down there, because I used to walk like 4 or 5 miles extra every day, and I don't do that now. So I want to get back into the habit. And even though I'm not quite in the habit, I do look and think, I really need to do this. So what else? I use this box here for statistics because I really like numbers. So I like to see, it's also a little bit useful. Like, again, if you're not a business owner, maybe this isn't one for you, but I like to see how my followers have gone up. And if they've gone up a lot, I look back and I see what I've done and what times I've done it, and try and repeat that, because I like it when the numbers go up. This was my shopping list last week. And to be honest, I wrote stuff in there and I've not bought any of it. So I don't know if that worked out for me. This box, I keep on saying I'm going to either write down a quote every week or a Bible verse every week, or just some kind of summary of the week. And I keep on not really doing that. So potentially I may change the kits up to have a quote in there already. However, I don't know, because I cover other people's quotes up. So maybe I will do some separate quote stickers that I can then just stick one in every week, not every day. That would be ridiculous. This one, I like just the space for jotting down. I'm trying to think, what did I do last year? Last week. So last week I did ideas, and I did stickers people keep on asking me to make, and I'm writing them down, guys. I'm writing them down. Whether I get through them or not is a different thing, but I am writing down the ones I am requested to do. Also, so what I have been doing is doing each of these boxes for each one of the business. Let me go back to this one. So this one was one box for each of the business, and I realized that actually I'm putting big things down here that are just, they're not achievable. So I was like, right, this isn't being productive. So what I did was I combined the businesses down to 4, and then a house one and a self-care one. I got through a little bit more, but not enough. And when I look and I think, I've not done enough of this, it makes me a little bit sad. On the plus side, I did all of the self-care one this week, so that is good. But this week, I have taken down the work ones to 2 boxes. I've also not put the work ones top, just for kind of more of a mental, I shouldn't be putting work above everything else. So now I'm having a main work one, a house one, because this house is so cluttered. I need to be doing some house stuff. And Ruby's having a party this week, so I need to desperately tidy her bedroom. But look, I've scheduled in a whole morning to deep clean that kid's room. It is disgusting. A self-care one, which is always good. And self-care doesn't have to be anything huge. Do you know what I mean? I'm probably going to schedule in a long bath. I'm going to read my Kindle, probably in the bath. But just little things like that. And I do have to remind myself to do that. I've done an art one this week because I kind of miss doing arty things, and I don't know what these arty things are going to be this week. I haven't done a bullet journal spread in a while, so I'm definitely going to try and do one of those. I'm thinking I might paint some fairy doors. I don't know, but I want to do at least 4 arty things this week. And the last one I've included is family and friends. So I am going to choose 4 friends or family and actually intentionally ring them, message them, do something that is intentional. Because I think so much of the time I'll message when something happens, like they'll post something on Facebook and I'll be like, oh, I need to message this person. Whereas actually I'm going to be the instigator this week and I am going to message some people. Or maybe even try and meet up with some people, who knows? Probably message. That was a little bit mean. No, I may try and meet up with some people. So that is how I use my planner, and it's so nice to see how it's progressing through the weeks. Like every week I'm tweaking stuff slightly and being like, oh no, maybe this is what I want to do, maybe this will work out a little bit. Like potentially I might go down to what, I don't know. I'm going to see how the work boxes work out in 2 boxes. But that's the other thing I want to say. So what I do that I'm finding really productive is I just do my to-do lists in between the gaps of where I have stuff. So in between church on Wednesday morning and the church life group on Wednesday night, I just wrote down all the things I had to do in between. And I'm being really, really good. And like today, I've gone back and I've looked at all the ones I haven't yet ticked off, and I've just started working through them. I think this is the most productive week I have ever had. And I do think it is slightly down to the passion planner. So thank you. Yeah, it's really good. I cannot recommend this planner enough, really. If they just changed this horrible green string, I would be like, this is the one. I am going to try diet at some point, but I'm a little bit scared. I may try. Although, do you know what? I don't actually even use it. Maybe I'll just cut it out. I don't want to have like a regret after. But yeah, maybe I will just cut that out. Anyway, I would love to know how you use a passion planner. If you have any tips, if you're like, you need to be doing this as well, it'll make your life even easier and better, please let me know in the comments. Have a good week, guys. Bye.